Greetings, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Comic Book Geezers. I am your host, Pete, and my co-host extraordinaire on the other end of the Zoom line, Mr. Wild Bill.
Hello, everybody. It is Wild Bill, the Unknown Comic from Comic Book Geezers. How you doing? Thanks for being here. It is our War Comics episode. It is probably going to be our quickest episode in the history of Comic Book Geezers because we don't have any comics. Actually, I only have 5. So about a year ago, somebody wrote us and do an episode on War Comics, and it's like, can't. Sorry. Sometimes we get requests for, how can you do a show if you don't have the books? I only had one, actually. This one. So it's like, when the guy asked, I felt, geez, I can't really do a show for this guy. He wants War Comics. How about you, Pete? Were you into War Comics when you were a kid?
Well, I tell you, I actually had a lot of the old Sgt Fury Howling Commandos books from Marvel back when I was a kid. I had a stack of them, but they must have been part of like the college sell old books for beer days, right? Because I don't have any more of them anymore, and it's a shame because they were fun. You know, Nick Fury.
You went over 100 issues, right?
Yeah, that was a long time running series and very popular.
This I got from my friend Joe, who I've talked about before, who's handed down his comics to me when I was a teenager. And this is, I believe this is issue 15. Yep, 20 center. I believe this is 1972. But these weird war tales had really cool covers. But this one's a throwback to World War One. But yeah, this is a good title for DC. There's good stuff in here, good art.
Yeah, I like that cover. That's pretty neat.
I've seen that title all my life growing up as a kid, and I've never seen a cover I didn't like from that title. This one, our buddy Kirk hooked me up with this.
Wow.
And Enemy Ace, so it's called DC Special. And this one's about DC Special, I guess, did different stories, I guess. I don't know if they were all war comic related stories, I don't know. But this one's particular about, World War One, about a fighter pilot. And in this story, a kid has an imagination, and he dreams about fighter pilots, and he's actually in the cockpit with this fighter pilot.
Mm.
And they're on a sortie flying on a mission, and the pilot gets killed and shot down, and the kid wakes up out of his dream, but it really wasn't a dream. Like somehow mysteriously, supernatural way, the kid was actually there in the cockpit in the aircraft with the guy. So kind of an interesting tale. There's a couple different stories in here, but Enemy Ace is I just got this like 2 years ago. So this is only the second war comic in my collection, and then I picked up 3 more from our buddy Paul at a con last year, called a Marvel title called War is Hell.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It didn't go very far, like 15 issues. And I heard like the first 7 or 8 issues of this storyline were reprints. And then around issue 9, they started to write original stories with the main character in this title. But you don't really see these too often at Comic Cons. I don't. Our buddy Paul had them, so I just grabbed them, So if he had more,
I very rarely see at a lot of the cons we go to. I very rarely see war comics and horror comics. Strangely enough,
it's all superhero stuff,
Yeah.
And they did so many other things, which is kind of sad, But that means that maybe this kind of stuff is more collectible. Like the superhero stuff is played out. This is something that I bet you they produced less of these than the superhero books.
Oh yeah, certainly, yeah.
Probably didn't print as many, but great artwork, man.
Yeah. I dig that. That's pretty cool.
I didn't bother looking to see who the artists are, but you can check out online if you want. That was number 11. The other one was issue 13. This is issue 9. No, it's 10. I knew they were together. I love this cover, man. This is my favorite one out of the 3.
Death is a 30-ton tank. I love that title. Death is a 30-ton tank. That's great.
I love the use of yellow in the background. Man.
Yeah, it works.
Helps.
Yep.
I like the little Grim Reaper here. Definitely cool, man. Oops. Might as well show off the DC shirt.
There you go.
That's pretty much it for my War Comics collection, gang. It was never really, wasn't really as a topic I was really interested in buying comics when I was a teenager. They were out there, but I just never really was into them, I guess. I don't know. I guess I was still more hung up on the superheroes and the horror stuff, but
And all these years later, it looks like we're both still the same way, right? Because
yeah,
I don't have
you
any
know,
either. I wish I would have held on to those Sergeant Fury ones because those were actually kind of fun. But
yeah.
yeah, you know what? If
And
I
he
ever
went
see
over
some and they're
100
cheap,
issues. He went over 100 issues, right? Sergeant Fury, the
yeah,
Howling Commandos.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because that was a big thing. That was a big source of material for comic book companies in the 40s and the 50s was World War II, right?
yeah,
They
yeah,
had a lot of material to go with.
yeah.
So anyway, I'm Wild Bill saying thanks for being here with us for our war comic episode. We got more stuff planned as time moves on, but we thank you for being here. We thank you for your subscriptions and your comments as always, and we appreciate your views and everything and your support and everything you're doing for us. And we're happy to bring you some more shows. So keep watching, and we'll keep pumping them out. See
That's
you
right.
next time.
I second all Bill's statements there. So thanks everybody. We really appreciate it. And everybody stay safe out there. And we'll be popping back in fairly often during this. So we'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.